Hey everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. Okay, so let's start talking about what we've got made available to you all. Our new Interactive Brokers API Workshop Bootcamp. Yes, it's up now, running, accessible to all of my Quant Elite members. Here we are with the content. We've covered it a whole lot. Let me just randomly pick one of these little guys. So, what we've got here, I've mentioned this before, 9 modules. We'll have a 10th module here with the playbacks of all the live lessons I'll go over in a minute. But the structure is fairly easy. We've got Redis, which is our backstore, which is our data hub of all the fun stuff that we'll be doing between our analytical scripts as well as the interaction that we may need for interactive brokers, for execution or data, market data specifically. We can interface that with both the interactive brokers trader workstation, or we can also got this option here, which I'll show in a minute, the API, C++ API with the gateway as another option. Now, we'll be covering these in great detail. Of course, there are videos here. I've gone over this before. We're covering Python, we're covering Java using different design patterns available using Redis, NoSQL, PubSub, we've got LRange, LPush, and a few other, and another one I believe. And let me just show you the general structure of how it works. So this is the demo of Java Python with Redis subpub. We've got our video here. Some of these videos could be 20 minutes long. Some of them could be nearly an hour. But you can see here we've got the Java code and the Python code. Some of them are just using simple Python scripts themselves. We're also going to be using the NetBeans IDE for the Java. Here, if I go into the C++ side, which is pretty hard to find, coming from the POSIX and Mac API option from Interactive Brokers, that's a Linux and Mac non-Windows. Of course, this is focusing on non-Windows, the Windows.non.net. So in this particular module or unit, what we have here is we have the availability of our video, as I mentioned. Here's another one. Actually, there's 3 videos in this one. These are the different options, as well as we have our code as well. You can reference it in the video itself. So that's pretty well the structure. We also have our scenarios and conditions. As I said, we have our Redis, as well as I have in here a set of notes that we'll be using and making reference to throughout the actual course, which is this one right here, the API notes as well. And of course, as I said, we got the videos as well. So let's talk about the scheduling of this whole thing. Now, if you come under my blog here, what I've got here is I have our calendar of events. Come under online events. What you'll get here is you got 3 events for the Interactive Brokers API workshop. So what we're dealing with here is, just want to make sure we understand the date is November 15th, Tuesday, and these are the dates we're dealing with. So we have here 2 sessions, live, same content as I just showed you here. All this I'll be presenting during these 2 live sessions. Of course, I've been running our polls over the last month, and these are the times that people have wanted. Our first session is going to be Tuesday, November, I believe it's 22nd. Now, let me just get past this little pop-up. It's Tuesday, November 22nd. Starts at 3, that should be 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the other one's going to be taking place at 10 a.m. on Saturday, November 28th. Okay, so let's talk about scheduling and the price. Now, up until November 20th, so it's like 5 days from now, that's Sunday, what I'm going to be doing is I'll be bundling it with the availability of for my Quant Elite members or anyone else that wants to be a Quant Elite member. So you can find that. Here is what I'm referring to. So obviously through this, you'll get access to this as a Quant Leap member, plus with all the other courses I've got, the Python stuff, interactive brokers, building blocks, the current futures option strategy that we're doing, as well as a complete elites dashboard. There's a lot of content here, and hopefully don't want to go on about that, but for the price, it's a damn good deal, because guess what? This will be closing in the next few months, and all of this will disappear forever. Okay, so as I said, we've got 2 sessions here for this course, the Interactive Brokers API Workshop Bootcamp. First one is Tuesday, November 22nd, and that's at 3 p.m. And the other time that other people want it, for those that, obviously this is for whoever wants to come out. And this one's for those that are working full-time, which is a Saturday, and that starts at 10 a.m. Now, as I said, between all these videos and presentation and all this other cool stuff, I believe with all the videos and the live interaction, it's going to be anywhere from 3 to 5 hours. So these are going to be pretty heavy duty. These will be recorded. And as I said, these 2 sessions will get dropped into a new module and a video playback module. So it'll be 2 separate session playbacks are made available. And here's the cool thing. Now, this day is actually the day of, in the US, Thanksgiving, which I was notified by one of my members, obviously in the States. So what I've done is I've decided the following Saturday on December 3rd to enable those that are part of, obviously, the US to be able to attend this one. But do take note that this is Q&A only, so there's no real live presentation as in these 2 ones, but it is to cover any of your questions that you may have for this workshop. Now, the cool thing is, if you are other states and that conflicts for you, the 26th, you can obviously go through the content on your own time, understand it, consume it, and then come back with your questions. God. Okay, I get you. Thank you. Disappearing pop-ups there. Okay, so that's how it's going to work. Now, another big factor I want you to really pay attention to, as I said, is the pricing schedule. Where do I have it? So much. Okay, so right here, the cost is currently $97. As I said here, that price will stay in effect until 5 days from now, November 20th, which is a Sunday, till the end of that day. It'll stay for $97, and then it'll double to $197 and be sold as a standalone product, which means it will no longer be part of the Quant Elite membership. And as I said, over time, this product will be a standalone product and will probably be pushing towards a range of about $400 to $500 when you factor in all the video playbacks and all of that. That probably will be quite a bit of value. And I'll be especially inviting some other people that are active traders with interactive brokers that can handle more detailed questions outside of what I can present in the content that I already got. So that's pretty well the schedule, the pricing, and all that. Hopefully you can be part of it. And the big thing is I'm only doing this once, as I gotta quickly move on to other areas. And as I said, and this is going to be like no other that you've been part of. It will cover all the major languages and also includes the rare sneak peek of C++ and Linux actually working. All right, so part of it is we're not using any third-party libraries at all outside of the one for Python. And that is because obviously Python is not supported with interactive brokers. So this is important to understand. Because we're using this package here from Python IBPy, works, it's fine, but when interactive brokers does an update, this may leave the package incompatible. I can't guarantee that. I don't have control over these packages. But when you start using the Java and the C++, I only use the native libraries right from interactive brokers. So when interactive brokers makes a change, they should be also changing the APIs as well. So there's no dependency on third-party APIs for both the C++ with the POSIX as well as the Java, I'm using the ones provided from Interactive Brokers, and that's key as well, because it removes a lot of reliance on third-party stuff that may one day be abandoned. And then you are SOL, and well, that's not a good thing when that happens. Okay, so hopefully, again, everything's now made available. If you are interested, if you're interested in getting this on this now, come down to the Elite section anywhere on my website. Be a Quant Elite now. That will take you to my PayPal opt-in, and just log in with your PayPal, pay, and you get immediate access to this right away. Got problems, you can always get in touch with me, and email support is pretty damn fast, within a few hours. Okay, so that's about it. And again, everything's all on limited time for both the pricing and the availability of these courses, and Okay, over and out. Have a good day.